What's poppin', everyone? We are finally back with more Draft League content for week 4 of the PPL. Now, even though I already mentioned about what happened with week 3 in my last video, as well as making a community post about it in the community tab of my channel, and of course also mentioning it in my Discord, people were still asking, so I shall say again, we got the default 3-0 win for week 3 because my opponent had some things going on in real life that needed immediate attention. He's doing fine now, but yeah, he was unable to play the game and also had to drop out of the league. I think we may actually do the game just for content at the end of the season. Maybe title it like the missing week 3 game or something. But yeah, on to week 4 now. And it's up against none other than Joey, PokeaimMD, my Draft League multiverse rival and best friend. Last time, if you remember, he was destroyed by my power and has since been studying me to find ways of destroying me. But we'll see what happens in this, if he can or not. Of course, his team this time is different. He's got Hisuian Samurott, Annihilate, Heatran, Dragonite combination. I mean, those mons are absolutely powerful. Galarian Slowbro, which, you know, like out of his entire team, that's like the only one mon I'm worried about because of how I can't control outcomes with Quick Claw, Quick Draw. It's all by chance. And even Joey like forewarned me about it and has been forewarning me about it for a long time now, or I guess a week and a half or two ago before you know, I went for vacation or whatever. But yeah, so he's also got like a lot of fast mons like Hisuian Electrode, Lycanroc, some decently fast mons, right? And really bulky mons in Cresselia, as well as I guess Heatran can be really bulky too. Crocodile is there as Intimidate mon, so he's got a lot of options. And we do have our work cut out for us, of course. And usually the way that he combats Hazard Stack is by Hazard Stacking himself, so I don't really want to go Hazard versus him because I feel like his team is better prepared for it. Especially even when testing, I would bring a lot of Hazard versus him and it would not be great because he'd have like ways of overwhelming. Anyways, I definitely thought Meowscarada would have been the best Pokemon to start off with because of the fact that Knockoff kind of just goes crazy versus his team, as well as, you know, having Flower Trick for the nice crits, goes through Intimidate from Crocodiles and stuff like that. Low Kick for the Heatran, which is a pretty much an Oko, I'm assuming, because of Protean. I got Lumberry for potential Flame Body Heatran, as well as Thunder Wave on Cresselia and other status like that. And then U-Turn, which gives us good momentum. Enough speed to outrun his second fastest mon in Lycanroc. We can't really outrun Hisuian Electrode other than if we have Choice Scarf, but Hisuian Electrode isn't really that strong, I would say. Especially when we have like Emvee or Ursaluna and stuff like that to sponge. But yeah, so Meowscarada, I definitely wanted to start off with this mon because this mon is actually really good. And just a nice way to give us momentum into things like Emvee or Ursaluna, which I definitely figured would be a great Pokemon to bring because it can sponge hits from Galarian Slowbro and from his special attackers like Heatran and Delphox and Hisuian Electrode and things like that. Good mon overall, has great bulk and coverage as well is nice. So I have Play Rough for like Annihilate, just to hit it super effectively. Crunch for Cresselia, Ice Punch for Dragonite, Earthquake for everything else. Then we have, well, I guess I should also mention the speed here is in case he brings a max speed Galarian Slowbro to outrun Ursaluna naturally, or I guess not really naturally, but unnaturally if it's like super fast and I don't expect it. Because I've seen Joey like, you know, run weird stuff before. So that's why I have the 160 speed here to outrun Galarian Slowbro. Then we have Quaquaval, which is there for Rapid Spin because we need a spinner for the team. I think it's better than Fortress for this matchup because of Heatran, so Quaquaval can actually sponge hits and potentially Snowball as well. If you remember in our week 2 game, it did that quite easily, even though that was not the point of Quaquaval for the team. It was just for support. It still like put in a lot of work. And yeah, enough speed for Jolly Dragonite. Then we have Goodra, Expert Belt Goodra, because we have our Emvee Ursaluna, so I got the Expert Belt Chinese Goodra here with a lot of attack. So we're running Dragon Tail because I want to be able to force things out that try to set up, because he does have some mons that can definitely set up. And so yeah, we have Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam being able to hit things like the Dragonites super effectively, as well as the Hisuian Electrode and things like that, the Crocodile. And then Thunderbolt's great for Hisuian Samurott. It does super effective damage to that. And then Earthquake for things like Heatran, Galarian Slowbro, Lycanroc, Delphox, etc. So with this attack, it's going to be doing a lot of damage to those kinds of Pokemon, and 2-hit KO Galarian Slowbro, in fact. Then we have Zapdos. 3 attacks. We got Discharge, Hurricane, U-Turn, and Roost. I do like this set quite a bit because it has potential for static paralysis, which can be nice to slow things down. It is naturally faster than Hisuian Samurott, and yeah, this mon's cool. This mon's always cool. And the reason I'm running it a little slower than Quaquaval is because I have a little bit more bulk, and also so that we can get roosts off without Quaquaval going for Earthquake on roosts, so it's just helpful. Yeah, good momentum with U-turn for pivoting into Ursaluna and Goodra, and same for Meowscarada. And then finally, the Dunsparce. Choppleberry Terra Flying is actually a pretty solid Annihilate check because you can switch into Annihilate, and like if Rage Fist is not boosted, you'll be able to take the hit safely, Terrasilize into Flying, Roost, potentially Glare. His team doesn't really handle Glare spam too well, I would say. Air/Earth Power kind of covers pretty much everything, get potential flinch chances, good stab for the Terra Flying. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything, I guess, right? Yeah, also Hisuian Goodra Sap Sipper. Kind of nice for Hisuian Electrode as well, right? We don't have to rely on Ursaluna to take all those special attacks. Goodra has a naturally good Spadef, even if I'm minus Spadef here, because I'm running enough speed for Adamant Dragonite. Because I know Joey likes throwing Adamant sometimes, but if he's Jolly, we have, you know, the Jolly Dragonite speed tier is here as well. And yeah, I do like this set quite a bit because it can sponge special attacks naturally, right? So it's good for a lot of variety in terms of versatility in knocking out mons. And that's the squad. So yeah, without further ado, whenever the battle begins, we will get into it versus Joey. Always, these are very exciting, and definitely check out his side as well because it's gonna be fun. So yeah, we'll get into this game whenever it begins, soon hopefully, whenever he's ready. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the battle. And so we are here for week 4. The PokeaimMD rivalry match is upon us. Let's go with the Team Star boss music. We need some boss music for this one against Joey, and it seems we have found him. And so let's see what he brings. Very curious, very excited for this match, for it to hopefully be a fantastic and a heat one nonetheless. Annihilate is here. Of course, naturally, this mon is probably one of the best on his team. Then Heatran plus Hisuian Samurott, so it could be Rocks plus Spikes with Ceaseless Edge. Then Spin Block with Annihilate, and he's also got the Delphox on his team, which is one of his Terra captains. It could come as Terra Grass or Fairy, so gotta watch out for that. Galarian Slowbro is here too. You know what's funny? He told me like a week and a half or two ago, he's like, yo Emvee, prepare for Galarian Slowbro, and I'm like, haha. Very funny because Galarian Slowbro can just quick claw, quick draw. It's very, very difficult to play around when he gets luck and fortune and then the crest. So I'm gonna lead Meow. I think Meowscarada is gonna be really good in this matchup because we can just knock off immediately. As a lead, I think it's really great to pivot around. That crest, it could be Calm Mind, but it also could be dual screens because of potential setup with Annihilate plus Galarian Slowbro, so gotta watch out for that. Now the Galarian Slowbro we gotta figure out because it could be Nasty Plot Quick Claw Quick Draw or Belly Drum Quick Claw Quick Draw, and so yeah, that mon, it can get very fortunate, but it could also be very unfortunate. You know, we could also be able to outrun it. That's one mon I'm just more worried about because in mono-type random battles, or whenever we like play and stuff like that, I remember he like destroyed me with that mon. But now the game is on. This is a rivalry match, of course, because you know last time I destroyed him in the last draft league we were in, BBR. This time, hopefully we can continue that. Heatran leads, so this mon could potentially be Choice Scarf, but I don't think it would be as a lead. I don't know. Would you lead off with the Choice Scarf mon? Because I could switch out here, but also I kind of just want to go for the low kick, you know? I'm going to go for the low kick. Let's just do it. Why not? If I lose Meow turn 1, I'll play around it. I have mons. Okay, cool. So this should die here. It doesn't. Ah. Is it? Yep, Focus Sash. Okay, so Focus Sash rocks. Maybe rocks lead. Flame Charge. Ooh. Okay, so he's getting a little fast on me. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right. So thing is, I don't want to stay in on Meowscarada to take an attack. So he could either attack here or he could be Sash, Flame Charge to get fast rocks off. I'm going to go, I think, Quaquaval because we could Rapid Spin, or no, we could Aqua Step if he gets up rocks because he has Spin Block, Annihilate. So that gives us some damage on something. We get to save Meowscarada. And if he attacks, I mean, Quaquaval can just take the hit anyways. We are going to be resisting pretty much everything that he might try to go for here. And it's going to be rocks. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Stealth Rocks are up. This is a lead Heatran. So what we can now do, I think, instead of going for Rapid Spin, we could probably go for, I'm thinking Aqua Step over Rapid Spin, just because of possible Annihilate switch in. And Spin Block would be annoying, so he probably would do that. Oh no, he Steel Beams. Ah, okay. You know, in the back of my mind, I was thinking Explosion Heatran because of Focus Sash, Flame Charge, Explosion or something because it's physical, but actually I'm thinking about it now. I don't think he gets Explosion on Heatran anymore. Not this gen, but Steel Beam makes sense. So yeah, it's a good one because it prevents me from spinning and also just doing anything else and him switching out. So good lead, good lead. He got up rocks, but that's one mon down. We got the first blood. Kind of. I mean, he took himself down, but that's fine. So, okay, Delphox comes in. And so, Delphox versus this. Now, I don't think I should stay in here, right? We shouldn't stay in because of the fact that we are slower, so I think we have to switch out into something. What on my team can take the best possible hit? I'm thinking maybe we could go something like Goodra could work, but I don't think Goodra. I think we go Ursaluna because Ursaluna has the AV. It could probably sponge a Psychic, or if it decides to Terra, I guess maybe the Terra Grass. It'll be a little bit more debatable if he has Terra Grass, Terra Blast, but he could also just be Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, or just go right for a Psychic here. He's gonna Terra. Okay, what is this Terra? Let's find out. It's gonna be Terra Fairy. Okay. So not Terra Grass, that's good. Goes for Gleam, yep. As I also thought of as a possibility. So here, let me look at his team real quick. He wouldn't want to stay in to take an Earthquake, right? So he might just go Cresselia. I feel like we could predict that and go for a Crunch. Because I would want to play rough if he was trying to go Annihilate, but I think Crunch here is the play because he might not want to take an Earthquake from Ursaluna. Yeah, it's the Crest. Nice. I read that name and I was like, Lycanroc. Even though I think he does have a Lycanroc on his team. Not on this one. Not on the one he brought, though. Let's go for the Crunch again. Get some more damage. I don't see an item, so it could be Light Clay. It could also be Citrus Berry or something. I know he likes to run that on bulkier mons, or he always tells me to run it. I remember on Tinglu, he was like, oh, run Citrus Berry. Or just run Citrus Berry on this. Could be that, but it could also just be Light Clay. I don't see leftovers, and I don't see a berry. The berry would have been Colbur if he would have brought one, so this works. Yeah, Light Screen. Okay, cool. So he gets up Light Screen first over Reflect because I think he wants more Reflect turns in the end, maybe. But we're getting good damage on this. Let's just go for another one. Yep, Light Screen Reflect. So it's going to be, yeah, okay, this is interesting, right? Here's something we have to think about because it's a lead Heatran and now it's dual screens Cress. If he goes Annihilate here and gets the Rage Fist boost, that'd be annoying. I think maybe we just go for a player for some damage. Yeah, Lunar Dance. Oh, okay, so he'll have that lined up, which we have to be aware of, I guess. But yeah, what I was saying was he had a lead Heatran and now dual screens Clef. So I think the last four mons are going to be really offensive, with maybe Delphox being the least of our worries, I guess. I don't know. What is he going to? Annihilate. Okay, yeah. Huge threat, right? Huge threat. So we have two potential options. First of all, we got to switch out 100%. Second of all, we could go Zapdos. I just realized I have Heat Wave over Hurricane. I am supposed to have Hurricane. I forgot to change that, but I don't think it matters too much. We also have a Choppleberry to Dunsparce, which is my second flying type because of Terastallization. So if he decides to go for the fighting move, we can Sponge with the Dunsparce, and we can take the hit. Then we can Terastallize and Roost. So I'm going to go into this mon. I don't think the Zapdos Hurricane is going to come into play, but if it does, that'd be unfortunate. But I mean, that's why I have two flying types on my team. Because we got this mon. Final Gambit! Oh! So you're not the done for. We're both the done for. Okay, so in my mind I was like, how are we going to beat this Annihilate? But it just beat itself, so that's good. I lost to Dunsparce though, which is okay. I think I'm gonna go Zapdos because it kind of... I could go Goodra. I could also go Meow, potentially. Quaquaval I don't think I want to go into, but Zapdos actually is pretty good because if he brings in like Delphox or Samurott or something like that, I could possibly get a Discharge Para, which could be pretty good. Yeah, this could be pretty nice. Depending on what he goes into. Also the debut for Zapdos as well. So I don't think I brought Zapdos to any other match yet. Strike twice. Nice Pokemon Cypher. Hisui and Samurott's in, so this is a pretty easy discharge. We are faster, naturally. Yo! This gets Copycat? Copycat Final Gambit! Oh, shoot! Yo, I didn't even know it could do that. Apparently it has a high base HP stat, because it just knocked out my max HP Zapdos. Wow. Okay. Hats off to Pokeaim. Hats off to Joey. That was cool. I have to admit that was cool. So he's only got Delphox and Galarian Slowbro left, right? So my best one's to go into Ursaluna because Ursaluna could beat both of those. Wow, that was cool. I liked it. First time of me seeing that. I'm sure first time of all of you guys seeing that. So these are the experiences we live for, right? That was cool. So yeah, Ursaluna can put in some work here now, I'm sure. He goes into Delphox. Wait a second. Does this Mon... So I guess the Healing Wish. Does this Mon get Copycat too? Joey, what do you have? Let me see here. Hold up. Delphox. Moveset. It does get Copycat. So I think instead of staying in with Ursaluna, what can we... I think we can actually switch out into something else like what we don't need. We don't need Quaquaval. I guess we can switch out into that. Communication with the trainer was interrupted. I don't think that was me. I'm still here. I think my internet's still intact. In my actual internet. Yeah, it's... Huh. I'm still on this screen. I'm definitely not disconnected, right? If I'm still here, I'm not disconnected. Pretty sure. Yeah, it says disconnected. It says disconnect from the internet, which means it gives me the option to do that, which means I am connected to the internet. So it's something on Joey's side, I think. Or it's just Pokemon, but that's annoying. We're gonna recreate, and once we do, we will be right back. Okay, we're back, and Ursaluna unfortunately took a crit. I would make him restart, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. If it does, I'll make him restart. So, Ursaluna ended up getting crit by Delphox. But there's only Delphox and Galarian Slowbro left. We're gonna make the play that we were thinking about before and go Quaquaval on the potential Copycat. I'm gonna call the Copycat now. Like, you could fool me once, but if this Copycat comes out here, I know what you're all about. And I called at least one of the final Gambits. Yeah, it is Copycat. Yep, I knew it. Oh wow. Okay, so that was a really cool like strategy that caught me off guard with him sacking 3 Mons to destroy 3 of my Mons. But I mean, I have 3 Mons left, right? I have the Ursaluna, Meowscarada, and Goodra, which I think Quaquaval was the weaker link of the 4 between trying to knock out Galarian Slowbro. So I think we are in a good position right now. Galarian Slowbro is left, right? But now I'm kind of scared because like the way he positioned it is for this Mon. He still has his screens up, but I think we have enough turns to knock it out. If he doesn't get lucky, and if this Mon is Quick Draw, Quick Claw like I think it is, it could be Nasty Plot or Belly Drum, but if it's not, then I think we just win straight up. So we're gonna Earthquake here. Yeah, let's start Ursaluna. And go from there. So this Earthquake does close to half. My damage calc is saying it should have done more. So it definitely maybe has some bulk, but I'm not sure about the roll. This Nasty Plot is gonna hurt. I'm AV though, so oh, he got the Quick Draw. Oh no, it's Grass Knot. Okay, so yeah, the crit on Ursaluna didn't really matter at +2 Grass Knot. It would have done way more, so I'm fine with that. I can accept that from happening. Let's go. Okay, so we could go Goodra or Meow. Let's think about this, right? the odds of us going, if we go Gudra, it's gonna be, he still has the quick draw, quick claw odds. But if we go Meow, that means that if we click knockoff and we get rid of the quick claw, that removes a layer of potential hacks. So I think it's better odds of going Meow then Gudra over Gudra then Meow, because if we get the knockoff here, we break through. That means that Gudra has a much less likelier chance of getting hit based on probability. Please, Meow, please go first. Please knock off. There it is. No, it's literally this. It's literally this. Slowbro is that Pokemon. I can't believe that this league allowed Quick Claw. This is insane. The Reflect wore off, but that's fine. Like, literally, I needed to get that through, because then if he would lose his item, we literally had a much better chance of winning. Let's Earthquake here. We break through. Let's go. Expert belt. What? No. Wait. No shot. No shot that just happened. What? No. Joey, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe. What was this? All right. Well, I am quite flabbergasted with how things went down. I'm definitely not upset with the outcome, because if those sequence of turns didn't happen the way that it did, I won on the spot. He did what he had to do, and he made for an extremely entertaining sequence of turns. What I am upset about, though, is the fact that I just realized he sacrificed all of his Pokemon, and I got no kills this game. I got nothing. He took it upon himself to make sure my Pokemon would take nothing from him, and everything went down on his own terms. I'm pretty sure, also with how the odds played out, right? It was probably like a less than 10% chance for me to lose this game if you factor in the quick claw or quick draw or whatever procs and the damage rolls on Galarian Silver. Like, there's no other explanation. I don't know which voodoo magic he was practicing during that disconnection, but definitely he threw something in the fire. I could feel some disturbance, but yeah, like literally the quick draws at the right time. And I've been looking at the calcs right now as we're speaking, and Slowbro took way less damage than it should have from my Adamant Ursaluna Earthquake and the Expert Belt Earthquake from Gudra. Like, both of them say that it should be doing over 50%, so I'm pretty sure we have some low rolls factored in as well. I have no idea at this point, but we're going to be probably doing a post-game interview on his channel, so I have quite a lot to say. I need to gather my chi, gather my energy, and go and give him a good lecture. Go check out his side to hear more about what I got to say, but yeah, good game insane, absolute luck master, but a very funny game nevertheless. I did not expect this to happen, but this game was crazy. It came literally down to the wire. Red HP Slowbro survived in a clutch pinch. Take care, everybody. Peace.